Decent folks and general noble beings who are on my list. I want to give you a little bit of a rundown on the highlights of what we're going to be covering specifically in the Empires program between starting mid March, probably through the end of April. Um, all right, let's begin. Vamos lá. All right, so Empires, folks. I've now read through everybody's clarity curriculum homework from your 30-year problem, like what your life project is, who your best customer is. Um, all the things are beeping right now. Who your best fit customer is, what your signature system is, your framework, your success path, all the way into products and offers. I've given feedback to everybody who has requested feedback. This is a last call. If you have not submitted all of your clarity curriculum homework for feedback and you'd like to, send it my way. We also just came off of our first 3-day co-create retreat for the people who are in the Empires Collective, where we went deep and did some individual work together on signature systems, on how to crack the code on money-making live events, and on books for marketing, which some of the people in that program are working on. The other thing that just has happened is we had our first Soul Tour Salon last weekend. It was incredible. A super high vibe room with some beautiful questions. Every single person that asked a question for themselves thought they were asking that question for themselves and found out really rapidly that they were actually asking a question for everyone in the room. So thank you for that. I'll be sharing some of the really important evocative questions and my answers on social media that came up both at the retreat and the clarity curriculum homework and module and at the salon. What I want to share with you now is what I'm going to be teaching in the next month and what we're going to be doing in Empires over the next month. We are going to do a sprint of live teaching that is like nothing I've ever done before. I'm so excited. So we're going to have some lives and some recorded content drops, but I'm going to do 4 workshops in the next 4 weeks to help you get the empire of your soul out of your soul and into the marketplace, if it's not already, or into the marketplace in the newly recalibrated, reactualized, and realigned way if you've been expanding and realigning in the program and a business that already exists. So the 4 workshops that I'm going to be teaching in the next 4 weeks are these. We're going to teach a workshop specifically drilling down into creating your offer, creating your product, okay? The offer workshop. I'm going to also teach a workshop called, just calling it the hook workshop. What's your marketing hook? When you hear Empires Collective member Nicole Frick introduce herself and say, "Hi, I'm Nick Frick, career coach to new and aspiring moms, and I can help you get any job you want," that's her hook. And I want you to have a hook that's just as powerful and just as memorable as that. So we're going to help you get there. I'm going to due to some of the questions that came up at the salon and at the co-create retreat last week and last weekend, I'm going to do a whole deep dive into sales, how to sell. I'll specifically go into how to do a sales call, how I do a sales call, things, the psychology of sales, maybe a little bit on the rituals that we do around sales, a lot to help you stop being afraid of sales. And we'll do, including some stuff with the sacred money archetypes to dissolve the money blocks that stop you from selling, or the money blocks that cause you to self-sabotage during your sales, like undercharging or discounting or over delivering or offer stuffing, all of that. We'll cover all of that. And we'll also talk a little bit about the differences in how one might ideally approach a sales call based on what their human design type or energies are. Okay. The 4th workshop I'm going to teach in 4 weeks is one that may not be relevant to everyone, but it is relevant to a lot of people. And it is a book marketing workshop. There are 2 kinds of books you might use in your marketing: growth books and brand books. And I will talk to you about what both of those are and how to use them both and how to leverage them both to actually create the empire of your soul in a way that like you love to get up in the morning to go do what you got to do. All right. Now, after those 4 workshops, and all of these workshops come along with their own sets of like resources and bonuses and templates and stuff like that. Um, at the end of that, we're going to do what I'm calling the Align to Millions challenge. Some of you know, some of you don't know. I'm currently working on a book project I call Align to Millions. It's all about how to build the empire of your soul and a road, how to get a proven, streamlined, elegant, spacious, countercultural roadmap to making 7 figures just for being your sweet, unique, transformational self. All right. So at the end of our sprint of 4 workshops on marketing, offers, sales, we're going to do an Align to Millions challenge. And I'm going to treat it, if you've ever done Do Your Dream challenge with me, Do Your Dream is a 21-day challenge of baby steps and action leaps to do any dream. Align to Millions is a little bit like Do Your Dreams Empire Edition. I will specifically be guiding you and prompting you to take the baby action steps and do the weekly action leaps that you need to do to get your business in the market or to generate, I call it rev up, like to generate more revenue. So whether you are wanting to make your first $2,500, make your first $25,000, make your first $250,000, or make your first $2.5 million, we will have some personalized goals that you can choose from and action in an inspired, align, again, countercultural, spacious, spiritually correct 21-day guided sequence. And we'll all be doing it together, turning on that collective effervescence. That's like, when you're in a yoga class and everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. If you're singing at a concert all together, all of that effervescence, we'll be creating that and flowing it to your own empire as a group in the Align to Millions challenge at the end of April. So I'll let you know official start dates for that. If you're in empires, you are good. You're in all of these things. They're included in your program. The 3 other announcements I'd like to make are that as Empires is growing right now, we have opened enrollment up again. So we do have a number of new people coming into the program. As the program gets a little bit bigger, we are going to introduce the concept of success squads and success buddies so that we will have, within a larger group, you'll have your own group of about 6 people to be your success squad, and you'll have your own one-on-one success buddy. These groups will be led by someone either in the collective program or a coach, a Soul Tour coach, and we'll let you know more information about that as we go, but just know that that's coming, especially for those of you who've been craving more connection, one-on-one connection with someone else in the program. The 2 other announcements that I'll make are that we still have every Monday, one of my best friends in this world, Keisha Mitchell, who is a Soul Tour coach, comes to us from wherever she's at in the world. Right now, last time I think she was in Costa Rica, and now she's in Dakar, Senegal, and to run our Momentum Monday program. So show up on Momentum Monday if you want to keep that energy and keep that vibration on high, even as you traverse the emotional roller coasters of entrepreneurship. And you will also have a couple of sessions this month with Soul Tour CFO and money design creator Shayna Woods. Shayna is going to be teaching some on design, your human design with respect to sales, and a number of profit first and revenue related topics will be coming your way from Shayna over the next 6 weeks. So look for your program calendar in your email inbox. Always, if you're in Empires, click that link that says add event and make sure if you've clicked it, then your calendar is probably already updated with all of the dates for all of these things. And also just always look in your inbox for content drops for me, because at least 1 or 2 of these workshops I've just mentioned, we won't be doing live. You'll just get the whole workshop straight in your inbox. All right. I love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep your heart out. I will see you soon. Oh, and you aren't in empires and you want to be, or if you're curious about when we're going to open Life and Self Mastery back up, or if you want to do your dream all over again, just email concierge@soultour.com and someone